Welcome to the backup feature of Antida. Antida has advanced feature of backing up the data on external or internal drive. This feature has the advanced feature of destination device identification. Using this feature, Antida automatically recognizes the correct destination device whenever it is available and does the scheduled backup of the data as per the user recurrence request. So if a user, for example, has used a USB device to back up the data, Antida will automatically start the backup of the data whenever this particular USB device is connected to the Antida installed computer. If any other USB device is connected, Antida will simply ignore it. So you don't have to worry about the Antida triggering a backup on a device which you had not specified. A device signature is installed whenever a new backups policy is installed for that particular computer. To create a backup, please click on Backup Event Management, and on this click on New. In this example, we are going to choose a D drive as one of our source destination, and I click on HP as one of my drive which I want to basically do a backup. Once I click HP, I actually do a right click here, and then I do a description. In this description, I will do a backup test. I'm going to create a records type which is very similar to records we have in a schedule. I will do it every 1 hour, and I will do a start time at this thing, and end time I will make it 24th November. Once I do a save, and then I define a target. It is very important to note the target has to always be a blank target. You cannot use a directory which already has data or files in it. So in this case, we see that we have a backup test as one of the directories. We can create a new directory in this, and let's make it a backup directory. We will create it Antida test. Once Antida test is defined, we'll do OK. We just click Antida test here, and we do open. Now once this is defined, so in C backup test, Antida test, this is the place where we are going to back up our data of D drive. Now one of the other feature, very interesting feature, is versioning. If you do a support versioning, then Antida actually creates a multiple version, which is called multiple copies of your backup. So if you define a versioning, and if your configuration file you define a version of 5, then technically on your backup destination you will have 5 copies of your same file. So if you're copying a music, so technically you will have 5 copies of music. If you do a no versioning, then technically you will have always a 1 copy of it. Other important thing to note in no versioning is that if I am going to back up 10 files, and if of the 10 files only 9 files got changed, of 1 file got changed and 9 remain still the same as the last backup, then only 1 file will be backed up. Antida actually backup will automatically detect that the only file which was changed from the last time backup is this file, and it will just back up that particular file. So now I have created a no versioning, I have created the backup name, and I have created the destination here. Once I do this, I do a save, and we see this is all done. Now in this also we have a feature called execute. So even though backup is supposed to run later, but I can always do execute. And if I click execute, this backup is going to run at this moment of time. I'm just going to click, I will highlight this, I will do execute, and once I do execute, I can check the status of the backup on this event backup status. In this case, we will see that the event backup is going to fire whenever it is ready. So right now it's going to check on the background, and it is going to fire at a given moment of time. So we see that the backup matured and it was executed, and in this case we see 8 files, and all of them have backed up in the destination folder. So once you have saved your process, once you have saved your schedule, then you just have to sit back and relax. The backup will start at the defined time. If you are backing a data on external drive, the backup will wait for the backup device to be available. Once the device is available, the backup will fire the process, and the backup will start. I hope this will be a very helpful feature for all the users. Thanks for your time.